What's up, guys? Chris Moulton, Andrew Martin. It's the Union Report, and with us today we have Joel Garcia. How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. Lovely
Yeah,
weather today.
yeah. It's dude. I promise you, we do these every Tuesday, and it's
Yeah.
like never bad weather up here.
Yeah, yeah.
It's insane. So, Joel, how's training going for you?
I mean, we've had a lot of battles recently. Jordan has been pushing us to our limits in a good way, obviously. And yeah, we're right now going through that preseason grind. And we're enjoying every moment, and we're working as hard as we can.
Nice. And how big was it for you to get this contract? I mean, like personally, like
Obviously, it was a very big accomplishment. I was telling my parents when I was younger, I would come and watch Monterey play, and I remember telling my dad that one day I'll play for this club. And unfortunately, I'm here, trying to make the best out of it, work my butt off every day, and try to get as many minutes as possible and help the team any way possible as well.
awesome. Andrew, you have some questions?
Yeah, I do. So, going to Monterey Bay games in the past, who were some of the players that you enjoyed watching? And it's fine if you want to say Simon.
Obviously, my buddy Adrian, Welmer, Moby, all of those guys, Donor even, especially because he's a right back.
hmm
Yeah, there's countless of players I would play. During the off season, we actually played a lot of pickup together, so we created a very strong connection between us. And yeah, my buddy Adrian has been guiding me through the preseason. He's a big help of mine, and yeah, I'm very appreciative of everyone.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think it's tremendous to know you're from Salinas,
Yeah.
correct? Um, when you were able to kind of announce that you were signed by the club,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
kind of reaction did you get within your family and community?
Obviously, everyone supported me so much. I got a lot of positive comments my way, and yeah, I mean, I'm thankful for the support system that I have, and I'm looking forward to, like I said, help the club as any way possible.
And I think it's always nice too. You spoke about Adrian, and he's got, I think, like maybe two full rows of like family and friends
Yeah,
that show
yeah.
up. So, how is it to be able to play in front of the hometown crowd? Does that give you a little extra motivation?
Yeah, obviously, because it's my local club. I was born in Salinas, born and raised there. It gives you that little chip in your shoulder to defend the badge even more than you usually defend the club. Um, obviously super excited for this season, and yeah, I can't wait to see all the local fans come to the games.
Awesome,
Yeah,
awesome, Andrew.
How would you describe your style of play? Like, if someone asked you, what are we getting in you as a player?
yeah.
How would you describe that?
You guys will always get my 100% every game. I think I'm an aggressive player defensively. I would love to get more attacking statistics in the board, of course, but um, every game I try to give it my all and with spaghetti legs every day. So yeah,
I'll ask another
yeah.
follow-up question to that. So, growing up, in addition to the players you mentioned from Monterey Bay,
Mhm.
were there any other players, professional players, that you idolized or kind of modeled your game after?
Yeah, since he's a right back as well, I think Danny Alves. He's one of my great idols because not only because he has a style of play that I really enjoy to watch, but he also has fun while doing it. And he's obviously not the tallest or biggest or even fastest, but he always tends to find a way to get around those big players.
And so, speaking to the stature in
Yeah,
general, I think from what we've seen of Adrian from year one to now, he really learned to punch above his weight, if you will. He has such dynamic leverage with his body. Is that something that you are looking to do as far as improving your overall game?
yeah. I'm always looking at Adrian's style of play, especially because we have a similar height to one another. So trying to get those little tendencies that he does off the ball and even on the ball. I try to soak as much knowledge as possible from him.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. And so, just to kind of follow that up, I know you talked about spaghetti legs and you talked about Maury Donor,
Yeah.
and um, I mean, how's the motor? Like, are you running like a V12 or is this like a four banger? Because I know Maury was like
No, yeah.
up and down, 90 minutes long.
It's funny that you say that because we had our mile test not so long ago, and I was able to keep up with Adrian, so that means a lot, you know.
Oh, nice. Okay, very cool, very good. So we're in a good spot.
Yeah,
and,
yeah, yeah.
And I'm sure as the preseason kind of continues on, that'll
Yeah, yeah.
only build your fitness.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Whether it's even doing extra work after practice or just taking care of what I eat, I always try to just maximize my body physically as well.
Nice, Andrew.
Yeah, and with your professional experience to date, what is something that you've kind of come across that's been a surprise to you, whether it be during play or during training or anything in between?
Having the experience of playing with the Town FC last year,
Mm-hmm.
I think I now take it day by day instead of focusing too much on my errors. Like throughout the day, I just take it play by play, and then after the day ends, I wake up the next day and do the exact same thing again. So that little bit of experience that I have now, I think it's gonna help me a lot this season.
Awesome. Very cool. And so it's something that no other player that we've interviewed has talked about, but you mentioned your diet and nutrition. Do you work with a dietitian or a nutritionist, and can you give us kind of a peek inside behind the curtain of what that looks like for you?
The club provides some nice meals after practice, so that obviously helps. But just speaking to Coach Manny and Coach Kelly on what are the little things that we should be eating, I think helps us a lot. And yeah, just try to stick to a consistent diet that obviously revolves around a lot of protein and a little bit of fat. But yeah.
That's cool, man. I definitely I'm on a seafood diet myself, so I see food and I just eat it.
Yeah.
I stuck to a consistent diet, but unfortunately, it's like chips and hot dogs.
Yeah. So, Andrew, do you have any other questions?
My final question is, we're getting closer and closer to the first preseason match of the year. For the 2025 season, what is a goal of yours or something that you're hoping to accomplish, either personally or for the team or both?
Yeah, obviously it's super important for us to make playoffs this year. First of all, we want to give the clubs, the fans, what they deserve. They've been supporting the club for years already, and I think they deserve a deep playoff run. And besides the collective part, individually, of course, I would just want to help the club as much as I can, whether it's through assists, goals, or just clean sheets, any way possible. Yeah.
Nice. And so I guess to end it, do you have any special message that you'd like to give to the fans? It sounds to me like that's a very important part of your career is the fans. You've mentioned them multiple times, almost every question. And so is there a message that you'd like to give them? Yeah,
they just have to know that we're just working our tails off every day. We're hitting gym in the mornings. We're coming here and training our butts off, and then like I said, we just work our tails off every day and give all that we have. Yeah,
awesome.
They gotta know that.
Awesome. Well, Joel, thank you so much for your time, brother.
Thank you for having me.
Good luck in the upcoming season.
Appreciate it. Thank you.